This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
Hello there and welcome. Welcome, Gary.
Good morning.
Good to see you again. Today we have a question. We have a viewer email, so we'll pop that up on the screen. Do I have rights to refuse entry to my home to someone who isn't wearing a mask?
Well, I think your home is your castle. You know, that's kind of an old standby, but it's recognized in the law. And I think certainly you do. That we don't really have guidelines, but I would think that most people would be respectful of your home and your space. And if that's the way you want to have people in, then I think you have the right to refuse their entry, obviously. And I think the question, you know, I saw the question that came in. It had to do with a city employee who wanted to come inspect something. And, you know, I just can't believe our city would have somebody out there who didn't have a mask going into a home. So I do think you can refuse that to the city. I think they would be, they need to be told about that if that's a problem. Mm-hmm. I do think we have good leadership in our city here in Columbus. And I can't imagine that being a real issue, but I'm sad to hear that it is.
Yeah, very good. And glad that we're addressing it here on Legal Break. Anything new with the courts, Gary? It's been, 4.5 months. What's happening new with the courts nowadays?
This last week we had another order entered extending these legal changes in the legal system. Mm-hmm. What concerns me, and so we've extended now no jury trials through the middle of August. That's a short time frame, really. At this point, we're almost to August. We're 5 months in. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Been kind of shut down except for really necessary things. The real problem that's going to happen is that the courts are running out of money because of the changes in our economy, and the budgets have been cut dramatically. How you can cut the court budgets, I don't know, but they are being cut, and there are issues with how we're going to proceed, who gets funding, how can we run a jury system, it's really going to have an impact on our local courts, our jury selection, our jury involvement. It's really going to be an issue.
Wow, a lot still going on, a lot still changing daily as we know it too as well. We want to remind our folks out there that we do have an email address. We've had it up on the screen. You can just email us legalbreak@wtvm.com, and Gary will be glad to address the issues, right, Gary? If we can't get to them on air, you'll address them via email.
I do that all the time. We're not shut down. We're still getting things done.
Yes.
We're not able to go to court right now,
correct.
But I'm saying.
Thank you so much, Gary. We'll see you on the next Legal Break.